13 years ago, my grandma died, and she died of fireburn. She was in the family house, and she was cooking, and the stove caught fire, and that, affected her clothes got burnt, and her whole body got burnt. She was rushed to the hospital, and the funny part of it was that one of the doctors that received her 13 years ago, when she had this incident, was among the doctors that were there when they called me a year ago, and they were telling me about this project that they were trying to do.
March last year, I was in Togo, Lomé, for the West African College of Surgeons. I'm the head of the department, so I organized the bus from Ilorin to Togo, and two of my former trainees who were graduating as specialists. They kept us, God wanted to leave Togo as soon as possible, but because these guys were graduating, they couldn't leave the hall to go and collect their certificate. So I took it upon myself to go for their certificate. And while I was telling those people printing the certificate, please print the certificate for me, for my boys, we are going back to Ilorin. Then I heard a voice behind me saying, "Are you from Ilorin?" I said, "Yes, I'm from Ilorin." "Who are you, sir?" He introduced himself to me as Alhaji Sherif Shagaya.
So the doctor spoke to me, and they were like, "Oh, by the way, I was actually one of the people that received your grandma 13 years ago when she had the incident. But unfortunately, we didn't have enough equipment, and there were there were not enough equipment for her to survive the burn. And it took me like 20-30 minutes. I called them back. I was actually in Umrah in Saudi Arabia doing Umrah at that period a year ago. So I thought about it, and I thought, okay, this is a way I can prevent other people from dying from the same thing that my grandma died of, 13 years ago. So I called the doctors back, and I said, look, I know you're still on foundation level, but I will build the whole hospital from the beginning to the end. I will equip it to international standard, and the only thing I want from you is to name it after my grandma."
Within an hour, he called me back and said, "Doc, I have a proposal for you." I said, "What's the proposal?" He said, "How much do you need to complete this work?" Then I told him 70 million naira. He said, "I'll give you 70 million naira." He promised 70 million naira. My brother, he has given more than $250 million naira for this place. That's why you have this. And this project did not stop for one day.
From what the doctors have told me, this is the best burn center in the whole of West Africa, not even in Nigeria. It's equipped to that standard, and everything is done to the highest quality and highest level. And that is the story of the whole hospital.